If you're standing up and shouting, got the windows up, or you took the top down. If you got big dreams, but you got big doubts, you're doing it right. If you're keeping it simple, then you make a big scene. If you're doing your best, and you make a mess of things. If you're trying, if you're crying, all that really means is you're doing it right. Yeah, you're doing it right. You're shining your light. You ain't losing your mind. No, you're doing just fine. You're dropping that ball, but you're picking it up. You're stumbling and falling in love. You're hanging on tight. You're praying each night. You're doing it right. If you're cutting your hair, you're growing it out. If you're compromising and putting your foot down. If you're reminiscing or living in the here and now, you're doing it right. If you're paying full price, you get it on sale. If you're lending a hand or taking a friend's help, I'm talking to you, but I'm really talking to myself. You're doing it right. Yeah, you're doing it right. You're shining your light. You ain't losing your mind. No, you're doing just fine. You're dropping that ball, but you're picking it up. You're stumbling and falling in love. You're hanging on tight. You're praying each night. You're doing it right. See, I've made every mistake there is to make, so I ought to know. The only real mistake is not letting them go. So just let them go. 'Cause you're doing it right. You're shining your light. You ain't losing your mind. You're doing just fine. You're dropping that ball. You're picking it up. You're stumbling and falling in love. You're hanging on tight. You're praying each night. You're doing it right. Yeah, keep fighting that fight. Keep praying each night. 'Cause you're doing it. You're doing it right. Yeah. You're doing it right. You're doing it right. I cannot feel my feet. Driving down the street today, I saw a sign for lemonade. They were the cutest kids I'd ever seen in this front yard. As they handed me my glass, smiling, thinking to myself, man, what a picture perfect postcard this would make of America. It's a high school prom, it's a Springsteen song, it's a ride in a Chevrolet. It's a man on the moon and fireflies in June and kids selling lemonade. It's cities and farms, it's open arms, one nation under God. It's America, yeah. Later on when I got home, I flipped the TV on. I saw a little town that some big twister tore apart. People came from miles around just to help their neighbors out. And I was thinking to myself, I'm so glad that I live in America. It's a high school prom, Springsteen song, it's a ride in a Chevrolet. It's a man on the moon, fireflies in June, and kids selling lemonade. It's cities and farms, it's open arms, one nation under God. It's America. We don't always get it all right. There's no place else I'd rather build my life. It's a kid with a chance, it's a rock and roll band, it's a farmer cutting hay. It's a big flag flying in the summer wind over a fallen hero's grave. It's a high school prom, it's Springsteen song, it's a welcome home parade. It's a man on the moon, fireflies in June, and kids selling lemonade. Cities and farms, it's open arms, one nation under